Hello again, Carmen Ryder here, back with another commentary. Well, we're back with TMossBoss. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch my previous video on TMossBoss. The video is titled, "This Community is Racist. Endgame." And to that I say, leave the Marvel fandom normie. Anyways, let's get into it.
Alright, what's up guys? Man, that video, that just the Robot is Racist video, that video, it brings a smile to my face, but at the same time, I'm like, dang, man. Like, you kind of feel bad for dude, because if it's like, if he blows up, that video is going to blow up, or that video is going to get the spotlight that it deserves and stuff, because, yeah, it's people like him that just, they need to answer for the stuff that they do to people.
You mean constructive criticism?
And I kind of had a feeling that he wasn't going to. Like, I guess, like, he did overall come out with some response video. And my thing is, like, I can care less about a response video.
So you wanted him to come out and address his actions, yet you couldn't care less about a response video? See what I meant when I said that TMossBoss not watching things was a common occurrence?
Is he doing an apology video? Because
to which he did both. Also, what is it with this trend of making YouTubers say sorry for things? Like, why should people apologize for something they're not truly sorry for? I'm not saying he has something to be sorry for, but at the same time, why force people to apologize?
He has to know that there's people that have watched his videos not expecting, like, and, well, I guess, like, I don't know what the videos is overall titled. I don't know if it was titled something about race, or it was just a random video.
It was a video about Hood Reacts relating to the iDubbbz versus Rice Gum drama.
Random video, but if a black person had, like, randomly went to his channel just, to watch his videos, just because they find them interesting, and this dude is dropping hard R's and saying all this other racist crap, how do you think a person would feel like?
Well, I think they would probably feel like shit. But that's not what Jar did. If anything, I'd argue that Hood Reacts was being the racist one, since he was saying that old iDubbbz fans were racist white people and coon-ass niggas.
Feel like, and it's crazy, because I know that he has, like, black fans and stuff, but they're probably just like the rest of the other fans, just too blind to see overall, like, the racist things that's going on amongst his community and stuff.
Or maybe they understand that context matters.
His community and stuff, but anyways, to talk on my own personal experiences, and I kind of did talk on my own personal experiences after, or, like, not after, but before, like, in 2019, when I was pretty much, like, I was just dealing with, like, a crap ton of hate from those guys. Like, I can never catch a break with any of the videos or channels or anything that, like, I overall, like, put myself into when it came to YouTube.
You mean criticism?
So, yeah, like, I can have, like, I have, like, many people that can vouch for me, and, like, from customers at my job, from co-workers, the friends of mine, family. I always have people, when they ask me about YouTube, they always ask me, like, what's up with all the hate? What's up with all, like, what's going on with that? And
imagine being so socially bankrupt that you tell your normie co-worker friends about your YouTube drama.
With that, and yeah, it was pretty crazy. But anyways, so 2 years ago, I did this video, or I did these series of videos called "This Community is Racist." The videos are still up. You can still watch them and stuff. One of them is actually age restricted, so if there is a possible way of you guys, like, going past that and watching one of the videos, and I think that's the video where it overall shows, like, the, like three, it was, I think it was like 3, 4, no, it was because the beef had started in 2016, so it was like, yeah, 3 years of just racist comments from those guys.
Which, like we looked at in the previous video, those comments weren't from Jar's fanbase, but rather possibly Minnesota Boy's fanbase. A guy who is actually racist.
Guys, and I think it was like a lot of them was already in the comment sections, because I was building that up. Like, at the time being, I remember there was a time where I wasn't deleting comments, and I was just letting the comments sit there, because I'm like, nah, I'm going to use this against these guys.
You heard that right, folks. He admitted to deleting comments.
And so then it was that, and then it was emails, and then it was like tweets and a bunch of other stuff.
Even though he only recognized one person and told people to not be racist.
From his fan base. And then even after that, there's one fan that I am going to talk on from him, or, from his community. But overall, like, still talking on those 3 videos. I can't remember what the first video was. I do know that one of the videos contained, like, all the different, like, comments. And then I think the last video was just overall, I think it was, like, showing just the pattern on his channel where he was only going after, like, black people that was doing reaction videos.
Actually, he's gone over white reactors before. Becky Boop, Susie Lou, and Spaz Boys Comedy.
Reaction videos. And that was something that I always brought up with those guys, because that was something that they always brought up with me, that black people only do reaction videos, or they only know how to steal, or they only know how to steal content or whatever.
I mean, he has joked about reactors mainly being black, but he never said that's all they know how to do. Hell, one of the people who uploaded on his channel was a guy named Professor Dreadlock. A black guy.
Content or whatever. And I've pointed that out numerous times, that there are white people that do reaction videos. And it's really taken a rise today, but even back then when reaction videos was blowing up and stuff, or when reaction videos was kind of, just laying down its tracks on the train track, they overall, like, it, white people was doing reaction videos, and they still are till this day. So I will bring that up. They just see right past it, just like how they always do. It's funny how they always say, like, I don't know how to take criticism, or I don't know how to listen, or all this other crap. And I'm like, y'all are following right there in the same footsteps. Anytime when I say anything or say something, it's like you guys just see right past it, and you're just like, nope, not hearing it.
Coming from the guy who doesn't even watch the videos about him. So for a while, he starts talking about some hacker who DM'd him and trolled him. And so now he associated that one guy with Jar's fan base. I'm just gonna skip over this part, because honestly, it doesn't even matter.
Knowing he's never said the hard R in front of no black people. Knowing he's never said no racist, crazy things in front of no black people. If he did, he made sure he was probably with a group of people.
Except he's never directed the hard R to anyone.
People, alright? He wasn't gonna be by himself saying no racist or crazy things. So that's why it's like, at the end of the day, we can expose him on being racist. It's not going to matter. It's not like he's going to actually go out and say it to somebody and things. So at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter.
So you made this whole video complaining about his non-existent racism, and now you say it doesn't matter?
But anyways, and then that was another thing about that video. After I uploaded that video, and shout out to Prison Mate Luke, but people was like commenting on the video telling me that he's a lie. Prison Mate Luke is a liar. I'm like, how did he lie?
Well, you would know if you actually watched Jar's video, or even my response to his video.
He lied. This man he cut Just a Robot in 4K.
Don't you hate it when SJWs use anti-SJW lingo? Is this what Dulu meant by cultural appropriation?
4K, saying the N-word, saying a hard, even said coon.
Wanna know who else did the hard R in the word coon? Hood Reacts! But it's okay when a blank person is racist, according to you.
Said coon. I'm like, fam, my thing is like, if you're overall repeating what a person say, even then, still, don't repeat the word.
Why shouldn't he? He's not targeting anyone, so where's the harm?
The word. That's what I'm like. My thing is like, I don't think people overall like don't know boundaries or don't set boundaries for themselves, because I don't even, my thing is that I don't go out of my way to say racist, derogatory things. Like, even if I'm like repeating a story. So let's say, for an example, if I'm talking to a white friend of mine's and I'm saying, oh man, yeah, this guy was getting like all these, like this white guy was getting all these different racist comments and stuff. Like, that's what I overall would say. And if they...
Well, yeah, but Jar wanted to be transparent. If he just said, iDubbbz said a racial slur, then it might be taken as him saying that iDubbbz is racist. But since he quoted him, he can more properly convey what actually happened. And the reason he quoted Hood Reacts is so he could convey the actual racist shit that Hood was saying about his thumbnail maker. Sometimes it helps to go word by word to convey how bad something sounds. Jar wouldn't just say something like that if he didn't have to.
And if they ask me like, oh, what was he saying and things, I'm like, oh, well, he was I'll probably would like write it out or say like, oh, he was calling him the C word, calling him the H word, calling him.
Well, yeah, but there's multiple C words. There's cunt, cracker, Charlie, cheese-eating surrender monkey, and so on. We need specifics here. Also, it doesn't make sense to write it but not say it.
Because my thing is, like, I don't feel comfortable saying, and if they ask me to say, like, oh, well, what, like, you know, they don't know what it is, then I probably would, like, spell it out or type it up or something. Because that's who I am. That's me. That's what I do. I don't care if I'm repeating a story or just repeating what a person says. Like, I have respect for a person not to say that stuff. Why other people don't have that same respect, I really...
Respect is earned, dickweed.
Don't know, but it's like, I feel like, yeah, everybody is different, but I feel like respect, regardless of who you dealing with, should always be the same, okay? Always should be the same. So, that's overall just like, you know, if he was repeating something, it's like, why not just, or repeating something from somebody else, why not just say, like, you know, or blur it out?
I mean, he did censor it in the remaster.
Or just... overall, just don't say it, but just like, oh, he said the N word and said the C word and was saying all these like derogatory, you know, do that. But what you did, it's like, fam, like, and then he did the whole Confederate flag video, and it's like, the videos are still up.
Yeah, and you can go watch them right now and see that he's saying that he doesn't like the flag, but just thinks it shouldn't be censored.
Up. I don't see how, like, prison mate Luke, lied on those videos, but yeah.
Because you didn't look at both sides. And that's one of the big issues with the prison mate Luke fandom, is that people don't look at both sides and just take his words at face value.
Those videos, but yeah, when people are overall saying that, I'm like, how did he lie? What is there to lie about? Like, you can't lie about something like that. It would be different, I guess, if overall he just said, yeah, Just a Robot had said the N-word, and with like no video evidence and none of that stuff, then it's like, okay, now I probably would believe you guys. But at the end of the day, I know who you guys are. You guys was telling me as if like I'm brand spanking new to all of this. Like, I know who Just a Robot is. I know who his fans are. I know the type of mind tricks that they will play on people.
You mean criticism?
Y'all like to manipulate people. Even then.
Who? Give me an example.
People. Even then, you're still going to try to manipulate me in the comment.
You mean criticize?
Sections of this video. My thing is that if I'm wrong, okay, regardless of whether I'm wrong or right, let's just let, you know, all of this stuff just blow up. Let's just let all of this stuff blow up. Let's hope and pray that there's a time where Just a Robot has to do an interview and he has to answer for all this stuff. Let's just be very, very hopeful that Just a Robot ends up on Drama Alert, right?
Ah, yes, because we all know how people in the modern day over the 18 watch Drama Alert. Speaking of which, TMossBoss, what about Keemstar? He said the hard R too. Why aren't you holding him accountable? Why are you being biased, TMossBoss? Why aren't you upholding your N-word morals on Keemstar as well, TMossBoss?
Or Scarce, or whatever news channel out there that does interviews, alright? He gets on one of them channels and they ask him about this stuff. Let's just see what he says. Let's just overall see what he has to say.
I'll be glad to, but chances are you won't watch it.
But don't try to rate my videos, because y'all did that with the reaction video. Y'all rated the video with dislike.
Now, I don't know the story to this, but according to Jar, there's a dislike bot on your channel. Plus, the video only got 34 dislikes. Yeah, they outweigh the likes, but it's still not that many.
And I'm like, no, just let this stuff, like, blow up. Because that was, like, one of the things is that I didn't understand, like, even with my videos, overall talking on how, like, the community is racist, and that's just something that I just didn't understand, like, even after this video, was that nobody apologized.
Jar has no reason to apologize. Unlike you, who has many reasons to apologize.
You know, after my videos and after this video, nobody apologized. I didn't hear anything or see anything about an apology, and if Just a Robot did apologize for what he said, then okay, then this part the video doesn't matter.
Good, because he made 2 apology videos. 3 if you include his Hopeless Peaches video. So like you said, we're gonna skip this.
For everybody. No, nobody didn't say that. Nobody didn't do that. You guys rated the video with dislikes and then called me a liar.
No, we called Prismate Luke a liar. And you listened to a liar.
And called me a liar, was calling me, I'm like, pretty much doing the same thing that y'all are doing to Prismate Luke.
Because Luke is a liar. Multiple people, including both me and Jar, have made videos on how Prismate Luke is a liar. Hell, the first person to do a video on Luke was a person you might recognize. I bully bullies.
Prismate Luke. And then you think I'm supposed to like, oh, okay, like Prismate Luke is a liar, I ain't gonna trust him, y'all, the same thing that you guys are doing to him, y'all did to me.
Yeah, both of you are liars. Granted, you are both liars for different reasons, but liars nonetheless.
To me. And I'm supposed to just be like, oh, okay, well, you know, just pretty much just be an airhead in this situation and just be like, oh, I'm gonna listen to whoever.
You mean listening to constructive criticism?
And things like, no, whatever I see, that's what I'm going to, like, that's what I'm seeing. Like, that's what I'm gonna listen to. So if I see or hear that just a robot saying the N-word or any other racist derogatory things or any other crazy things, I'm hearing that. Like, you guys trying to type up and tell me, I'm like, I'm not hearing.
So you only look at one side of the argument and try not to get an outside perspective? That's called being biased. Hell, even some people had left Luke's fanbase because of this shit. For example, my friend Frenchy Fry. He used to be a fan of Prismate Luke, but left his side after that video dropped. And guess what? He's black too.
So, it's like, y'all gonna have to try to find another way to convince me in things that just a robot's not a racist, or just a robot's, you know, a chill person. But I'm like, based off of my experience with him and his fans, I've seen a lot of racist crap. So, it don't really surprise me that these videos are, you know, or that video came out. And it's like, if more videos come out, it's like, y'all gonna have to answer for this stuff. So... But yeah, it's just, you know, I mentioned it earlier in the video, it's just wild to know that he has black, even still, till this day, like, he's still got, like, black supporters and stuff. I don't know, maybe they stopped.
Or maybe they know that Jar isn't actually racist.
Supporting him after these videos came out, but as far as I seen, I'm like, yeah, I think, actually, well, I'm trying to think, I don't think none of them had context, so maybe they did stop supporting dude, but... Yeah, it trips me out. I'm like, man, it's like, how are you guys gonna be black supporting?
Because they understand the difference between racist and racial insensitivity. Anyways, that's all for today. If you want more from me, you can follow my Twitter, watch my DeviantArt. If you want to talk to me directly, you can join my Discord server. If you want to support the channel, you can donate to my Patreon. And until next time, goodbye. So am I.